And like myself, I have been in different career paths and have seen how silence, we allow things to going, especially those bad and evil things to keep on going and going, has destroyed. Hello, my friends. It's me, Seni, from Edrienia Extrasensory Elevation, and I hope you are having a great day. Myself, I'm here in Macandrew Bay, down here in Dunedin, New Zealand. I'm having a good day. It's a, it's a beautiful morning. It's quiet. It's peaceful. It's comforting, and I can only hear at the moment the sounds of the birds singing in the morning. And I want to record this video. And this video, I'm going to talk about the problems of the silence of the good people. I don't know. I don't know where you are in life, whether you're a young person or mature or an adult. But this has been a huge problem throughout history, as we have seen. The silence of good people. People could have said, and people could have said something that will help another person, that will help challenge any of the situation, especially those situations where it's involve negative stuff like cruelty, you name it. And I'm in this video sharing with you why this is a problem. I understand that silence is very necessary in our life because it's part of our life. There are times to remain silent. There are times that we don't share our not only our privacy but some of the things that are important in our lives because some people can turn it against us. I understand it and get that. And while being silent, as they say, silence is golden, is a good thing. There are times in our life, and as we have seen throughout history, that we need to speak up, that we need to use our mouth to speak and voice out and challenge things that are not good in our life. And I'm here in this video to share some thoughts about it and to share my experience. And throughout my whole life, beginning in the family circles, the community, different organizations, religions, I have seen this common pattern. There are bad things happening, and people are so afraid to say and speak their mind. And even to the point, good people, they shy away without challenging or saying something that would help not only someone or some people or a situation. And we have experienced quite a lot of this, as I've said, throughout history. We have seen many of the issues back in history, like slavery, the suppression and discrimination against women, the LGBTQIA community as of now. But it's important that we have the courage to say when we have to say and to be silent when we have to be silent. But I have heard many times, especially in the church context, where people say that the best thing to do is to keep our mouth shut, is to be silent and turn our eyes away from the bad things that are happening. But I'm here to challenge that silence is a good thing, but not all the time. And like I said, the history of humanity is filled with many, many examples of how silence has not been able to help many situations. And people dying, people are suffering because people who have known the situation, they decided to keep their mouth shut. But I'm here to encourage you. There are times we need to speak up, whether you are in an organization, whether you are in employers, because I have seen things have gone out of hand. Things have turned ugly when people decided, not to involve in it, to hide away from it and run away from it. But there comes a time in our lives, as we have witnessed throughout history, we have been able to have good things that we have today. Whether we are talking about development, whether we are talking about transformation, and all of that good stuff, it was because there were some people they decided to fight against it. Some people they decided to raise their voice and they speak against those things. And we have seen those great and good transformations throughout our life. And like myself, I have been in different career paths and have seen how silence, we allow things to going, especially those bad and evil things to keep on going and going, has destroyed, have affected many organizations, and many good people have left, and some of the organization have ended up winding up because of silence. But like I said, there is time in our life that we have to be silent, and there are times we have to speak up, and especially those things we need to speak up. And that is what I do, whether I'm in whatever context I'm in. I try to encourage people who are, they're not satisfied with what's going on. People have been discriminated, employment sector, where they see whether they have bad leadership, and they are able to voice out what they say. I understand some of the reasons why people are shying away and decided to keep silence, because it will put them on a spot, and some people they have ended up being fired and sacked from those employers because they speak their mind and they say what they have to say. But that choice, it's up to us as individuals, no matter where we are. But you have a calling from our Creator that you have to speak, that you have to share your thoughts, you have to share how you feel about stuff going on, especially those things that are not good, and those things that will affect our well-being and our health. We need to speak up to those things. So, my friends, where you are watching from, I encourage you, if you feel that you need to speak about something, say it. And if you feel you can help another person or a situation in an environment you are part of, say what you have to say. Because you never know, the words that you are withholding to yourself might help another person, might help a situation, might help change a situation for the better. But you are just keeping it. Because in my experience, a lot of the time, our Creator or the Spirit is speaking to us through our inner voice, telling us things to say when we have to say it. So I'm encouraging you, if it comes to a situation you feel deep down in your heart that you need to deliver that message or share that message with those who are there, please don't hold it back. Share it. And I'm not saying here that we have to become, aggressive or become violent by doing that. No, we can do it in a peaceful way, in a professional way, but still the same message is being sent out. So with that, my friends, I wish you all the best for today. And if you like this video, please like, comment, and share it, because there are people out there who are waiting and who are looking to hear this message. Blessings and light. It's me, Seni, from Edrienia Extrasensory Elevation. And I'll see you again in my next video.